All right, Earl, this is how you take out a section of a song that you don't want in Audacity. There's a rhythm drop right here between about 250 and 3 minutes right in here. I'm going to highlight it so that we can zoom in. I'm going to use the zoom tool. This tool, the plus, the hourglass with the plus sign right here, zoom in. I'm going to zoom in so I can see what I'm doing. All right, then I'm going to go over here and play. All right, right there is where I want to get rid of it, right there. So I'm going to put a label right there. So you go to do a label, you do Control B. See, there's a label there. And then I'm going to come over here and find the greed of all the people. They stumbling and tumbling and we about to riot. They woke up, they liars. Right in there. So I'm going to click right there, put a label. See, Control B. That way I know where I'm at. But since I've got this one selected right here, I'm going to select it, and then I'm going to go to generate. The menu up here says generate and generate silence. I'm going to do the default 1 second. See, that puts my silence in there so I can see what I want to cut out. Now I'm going to go back to my other marker somewhere right in here. Yeah, I want to get rid of that. Okay, right there, I think. Now I'm going to zoom in a little more so I can see it better. Yep, I want to cut that out right there. I'm going to go back to generate, silence, okay? Do the standard 1 second. Then I'm going to zoom out. Then I'm going to delete all of this crap right here because this is the stuff I don't want. This is not going to be a perfect mix because I spent over an hour and a half getting the mix perfect, but I'm going to show you what to do. Now, select the rest of it. Right there. We're going to select that. We're going to go to tracks, the tracks menu, add new stereo track. And let me do that selection again. All right, select. Now you're going to do your Control X. That's going to get put in the clipboard memory. Then you're going to come down here and go Control V. See? Now we just put all that back. So if you come up here and play, you'll hear a little bit of silence from here to here. All right. Now another thing that I have found that makes it a little more effective is you do the fade out. Fade this music out. So you go to effects. First you select what you want to fade out, then effects, fade out. And then you come into here. I think I'm going to come in right there on that beat, right there. So I'm going to select. Did you see how I did that? I'm going to do that again for you. Let me zoom in so you can see what I did. I clicked here, and then you see the I-beam turns into a hand. Then you can, slide your selection over to be more precise. I'm going to delete that. Then I'm going to come back over here with a selection, and I'm going to fade in. Effects, fade in. See? Now, here's the nice thing that Audacity does, and this is something I learned. Go to the Analyze menu and go down to Beat Finder. Click Beat Finder, just accept the defaults and hit OK. Now, what it did is it put, oops, I didn't select both of them. Let's do this again. Maybe if I do a Control A to select all, that's what I want. Then go back, Beat Finder, do the default, All right, see, then you get these beats. This tells you where the beats are. Now you click over here in the label track, you click the label and say move track up. That puts it right here where you can see both of them. Now you change tools. We've been using a selection tool, which is the I-beam. Now we're going to go to the time shift tool. Okay, but before we do that, though, we got to unselect everything. We got to just click right here in the middle somewhere. That unselects everything. Then we're going to select the bottom track. Then go to the time shift tool, which is this double-headed arrow. Also, you can, for a keyboard shortcut, is F5. You click that. You come down here. You find out where your beats are. I got a beat right here. All right, so I'm going to click on it and drag it over to where I think, okay, there's the beat right there, but I don't want the beat on top of it. So I'm going to come over about the equal distance that the beats are. Probably about right there. That's about where the next beat would be. Here would be right there. Then you go back to your selection tool, which is the F1 key, to make things a little quicker. You hit play. That wasn't a pretty good, thing. I don't know. And to find out for sure if your beats are right, delete the beat track. Go back up to Analyze, Beat Finder. Just the default seems to be working well. It'll find the beats for you. Again, I click on the beat track down here and tell it to move up one track. That way I can, yeah, look at that. See my spacing. I got space. My space right in here is a little bit narrow, a little more narrow than this. That means I don't have my beats quite lined up. So I'm going to go back to my time shift tool, find this beat right here, and I'm going to slide it over just a touch to get my spacing in the beats right. I'm going to delete the beat track, which is the little X box right here. I'm going to Analyze, Beat Finder. Okay. There's a beat track. I'm going to click on the label here, move track up. Yes, see now this beat right here and here may be a little narrower than these, but I doubt you'll hear it. Go back to your selection tool. There you go. And that's how you do it. Then you do your file export, and give it a name. And you are on your own from here.